All right, ladies and gentlemen, today is a very big day in my life. If you don't know, I am a big car guy. And if you read from the title, we are going to be buying my dream car today. One of my dream cars, the beginning stage of my dreams, before it gets too extravagant. And before we go buy the car, I'm going to explain exactly why I waited almost 6 long years before buying a car I actually want. I'm going to show you how I'm actually paying for it, how I can afford it. If you don't know my story, I started as a real estate agent in 2017. I struggled for 4 long, painful years, and the last 2 years I've been making great money. However, I've delayed gratification for this one reason, and this is why. The reason I waited so long to buy my dream car, or a car that I dreamt about at one point, is because I wanted to wait until I got envelopes like this. What are these? These are rent checks, ladies and gentlemen. I own the building behind me. It's a 7-unit apartment building. I bought it in August. I stabilized it. It's kicking off over $2,400 a month in cash flow. I'm only using less than 1,000 of it to pay for my brand new car. I also own the building right over there. And today we're here to pick up the rent checks. I'm gonna open up, deposit in my account, and then we're gonna go to the dealership and we're gonna buy my car. Let's go. And one thing I wanna know, that for years I could have afforded this car with ease. Like, I have a condo I spent $1,400 a month for that I never spent time at. But I knew that if I was gonna buy a depreciating asset, I was only gonna do it being paid by an appreciating asset. So delayed gratification, ladies and gentlemen, is very important for financial stability. Well, one thing I wanna mention before we get to the dealership, it's great to be able to pay for, toys basically from getting rent, but this is a moment of appreciation for all of my tenants, right? As a landlord, I don't look at my tenants as like just some random people that pay their rent on time. They're like objects. No, I look at them as people helping me achieve my dreams. So that's why I take care of my tenants to the best of my ability. I'm not one of those landlords that, lets issues go for like months before fixing it because I'm trying to be cheap. No. These guys are helping me afford the lifestyle that I have, and I will do my best to make sure they live in the best, cleanest, most functional, up-to-date property I could get my hands on. So when does the car become mine? Once I'm done signing?
Yep.
Hey.
You excited?
Bro, you have no idea. Can I see the key? I want to show them the key. Look at that. Slick and sexy. Go get you a BMW. You'll hate your life. Okay. Damn. Just give me the car. Now, to anybody that lives in the Chicagoland area, if you need a car, any car, it's a Honda, Mercedes, BMW, a Volkswagen Beetle, you come to Matt at Motorworks Barrington. That's it. So if I press done here, the car's mine.
Or is it gonna have another page for you to sign?
Don't do this to me.
We may never know.
The document sign process is complete. Congratulations, the car is mine. The car is mine. She's all mine, ladies and gentlemen. The deal is done. I paid the money. The car is mine. So let me tell you what it is. It's an Audi Q8, and it's an absolute beautiful one. The roof rack is what sold it for me. Something about that roof rack gets me excited every time. So now we're gonna drive around a little bit, have fun. Look at these calipers. They're big and red. Anyhow, I'm getting a little too excited. It's freezing out here. I didn't know this about Audis, but apparently they're infamous for small ass cup holders. So will a grande coffee fit? It fits perfectly. Will 2 fit? Perfectly. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is my very first luxury purchase, wild buy, whatever you want to call it. Something for the soul. Because for so many years, I kept delaying gratification. I could have bought this car, afforded the payment 2 years ago. I said, no, I'm going to wait. Then I said, okay, it's time for me to get a new car. I could have gotten this car. I said, nope, I'm going to get a Mazda 6. More practical, I drive more. Now, however, this is fully paid for by my building, the first one, not even the second one, and it is fully paid for, meaning like I don't actually have to dip into my pockets in any way, and it's not uncomfortable. I'm not using every dollar of cash flow. This is what cash flow is about, because the reality is $1,000 a month does not help me in any way. Let's be real, right? That's why I use the cash flow just to have some fun with it, because my real money is going to be made when I exit the building. So that is the goal with it all. If anybody wondering about the details, this is still, listen, I'm still a hustler at the end of the day. I had to get a good deal. I am $64,000 out the door for this car. What else? The payment's $950. I put $5,000 down. I financed it over, I think, 84 months because I needed that payment to be under $1,000, because that is the amount of cash flow that I take per month for fund money from my building. So make sure if you're gonna buy a dream car, whatever you're gonna spend stupid money on, especially in this economy, it's money spent from appreciating assets. Period. And always have an exit strategy. Like, for example, I never buy anything without first thinking about how I'm going to sell it. Even if I never sell it, I definitely want to have that game plan in motion, which is the plan for this is probably in a year or two, sell, upgrade into a Range Rover, and then, you know, voila. Then we're going to be super rich. That being said, please, thank you everybody for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, supporting the channel. Every comment you make helps me out so much because it encourages me to keep making content, which is how I can afford things like this. Well, mostly from the real estate, but the content eventually will pay for this as well. So thanks again, and I'll see you on the next video.